TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. As you guys are coming in, put in the comments where you are watching from. Bam, there we go. Put in the comments where you're watching from. I totally love this part. We already had New York in the building. I think he came and gave his love and rolled on out, but it's all good. I love this. Renee, how did I get so blessed to get Elisa and Renee in here at the same exact time? What? Talk about Celebrityville. Yes, Denver in the house. Go Denver, Colorado in the house. Yes, so glad to have you ladies here with me today. All right, we had a little technical difficulties, but I think we're getting it all together now. Excuse me for moving the camera so much, y'all. Sorry, moving the camera so much. Come bike in the mountains, girl. I don't know about the mountains, because I don't do like the mountain biking stuff, but I do love a good trail. As long as I don't have to like hop over stuff, girl, because they ain't my cup of tea. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. I like the smooth pavement of a trail. I don't even mind crushed, what's that, gravel? I don't even mind that. But in the mountains with them tree branches and all of that, girl, no. No, man. But if you got something outside of that, I'll gladly do it. Garden of the Gods, smooth, beautiful. That's right. You told me about that one before. Yes, let me write that down. I remember you told me about that before. So yes, Garden of the Gods. Yes, I gotta go there. How many miles is it? Like a lot of miles, girl. Yes, you said you'll love it. Yes, I'm sure I will love it. If it's like smooth and beautiful and nice scenery, I absolutely sure I am going to love it.
Crazy. I might tag along.
As many as you want. Girl, she said as many as I want. No, I mean literally, like how long is the trail? Like, is it a 25-mile one-way trail? Is it 50 miles? Is it 100 miles? Like, how many miles is the actual trail? Because we have a trail over here that's 100. It's a park. It's a park. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Say, heck, I don't know. Girl, I gotta tell you, when you're talking to a cyclist about like the ride, the first thing you want to know is how many miles. I would definitely call you later, much later on this evening. But yes, girl, thank you so much. So guys, as you're coming in, even if you're watching the replay, YouTube, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, this is for you. If you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments and where you are watching from. I love this part. So if you guys see me looking back and forth, that's so I can give Facebook and YouTube some love too. Yes, they got to get the love too. All right. So if you're a stay-at-home mom, drop mom in the chat. Drop mom in the chat. Let me know if my stay-at-home moms are in the building. Let me know if you're in the building because I got a good one for you today. Yes, best online business for stay-at-home moms. And why is that important? It's important because let me ask you something. Right? If you're a stay-at-home mom, you're already working, right? But you're just not getting paid to work. So if you can get a business that you can literally work around your kids, that is a win-win chicken dinner. Yes, let's go, right? And so I'm going to be real with y'all, right? So before I got into this business, I was like so exhausted, so stressed out, and so daggone frustrated trying to manage all the bills of the household with one income, right? And I'm telling you guys, like my husband's working his fingers to the bone. I mean, working like I don't know what, just working 80 plus hours a week. We hardly ever see this man. And I'm like, it gotta be a way for me to go out there and make some money. So how many of you have like researched and got online, Googling, how do I make money from home? How can stay-at-home moms make money? All these different things, right? And I know I can't be the only stay-at-home mom out there that was like, I see my husband working hard, but I want to help him too, right? But what I didn't want to do, I didn't want to get a full-time job. I just wanted a way to make some extra money. But then when I fell into when I found this blueprint, I'm like, wait a minute. This is more than just making a little bit of extra money on the side. This is literally about making life-changing income. What's the matter?
I just had an idea.
Oh, it's really about making life-changing income, and not only life-changing income, but enough to help him walk away from his job, and for me to increase my no fund. Now, y'all may be asking me, Tasha, what the heck is a no fund? If you're a stay-at-home mom and you're trying to balance a family of 5 on one income, you better have a goddamn no fund. A no fund was what I call my husband when he tells me no. When I ask for something and he be like, no. Like, it's okay. I got money in my no fund. So whenever he say no, guess what? I get that little money out and I go buy what it is that I want, right? And so, yes, that's my no fund. So every stay-at-home mom should definitely have a no fund, right? Oh, I just what I call it. You can call it something else. You can just have a separate account. But I just like being extra. So I called it a no fund because that's me. Okay, let's go. All right. So now, if you've already tried like surveys, you've tried clipping coupons, maybe even looked at different MLM companies, heck, maybe tried to do real estate like this girl did, right? Did real estate. But here's what I learned, right? All those avenues that I've tried left me frustrated, stressed the hell out some more, and got daggone broke because of all the fees I had to pay. And so when I found this blueprint and it showed me that it was no tech skills involved, no bothering friends and family, a low investment, and wait a minute, and I didn't even have to learn like new skills, and I didn't have to create my own product. I was like, hold up, wait a minute, let me put Tasha in it. Because I was like, that makes some goddamn sense. And I was like, okay, what's the catch? How many of you may be asking that? Like, what's the catch, right? I was like, what's the catch? Because the thing that made me ask what's the catch was like, I get 100% profit. So you mean tell me I can sell a product, don't have to create it, 100% profit. Like, how the company making money? How is the company making money if I'm able to make 100% profit? And so when the young lady told me that the company makes money by selling a website, well, charging for the website fee, I was like, you know what? That's what I call a heart-centered business. So I'm like, I definitely got to learn more about this, because any business that's out there and they really care about the customers, that's the business I want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of anything that don't care about the consumer and don't care about people and their income, because it makes a lot of sense to be with something. Thank you for the follow, H. Ather. I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Oh, guys, if you guys are in the US, please put US in the chat. Put US in the chat, because I don't know if you guys are under a rock, but they're talking about that maybe TikTok will not be around in a couple of days, talking about June 19th. So if you are not already in my email system, you definitely want to get in there. And it's a bonus to you, right? Because when you get on my email list, you're going to get USA. Yes, Money Comes Daily USA. Listen, you're going to get my Freedom Blueprint, right? And this Freedom Blueprint is showing you 100% how you can have 100% profit done for you business. But here's the thing, right? The way I communicate with you guys is through email. Like if I'm going live on TikTok, yes, I'm going live on TikTok and sometimes Facebook and YouTube. But the best way to get in touch with me and to communicate with me is through email. And so I don't want you guys to just give me an email just to give me an email address. No, I want to give you something in return. And what I'm giving you is the exact blueprint that I was telling you guys that I found. The real Jess Cox in the building. And this is the reason that you want to put your email address in, is because you want to discover how to earn 100% profit with a done for you business that's literally already done for you. Love the hard copy. Yes. Love the hard copy. And listen, guys, it is everything in there for you, right? So you can make an informed decision on what you want to do. But again, you want to get on my email list, because that is how I get to communicate with you. Because let's be honest, we do not own any of these social media platforms. We are grateful. We love that it's free. We love that we can meet people all over the world. However, you do not own the social media platforms. So you want to be in communication with your followers, with people that support you. You want to have them in your email system. And as we're going through this live, you'll see why that is super important. And by the end of this live, my stay-at-home moms, you will learn exactly the best online business for you and how you can get started. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today, if that is what you're ready to do, right? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. 1000%. Thank you for sharing the live, Jess. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Okay, Valia. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Woo, child. All right, and if you guys haven't heard about Community Fest, just a shout out to Community Fest, because that's coming up in a few days. And you know what that means? That means if you are wanting to make money online and you already have a TikTok account, guess what? If you participate in the whole going live in the community, TikTok will push your content out. Keep looking like somebody's like in the side of my room. TikTok will push your content out. So if you haven't already, join the community fest. It's right there inside your under more, look in your inbox, whatever. They may have sent you an email, or it could be right there inside your app. But yes, join the community fest. Yes, that's a shout out for community fest. Yes. So YouTube, Facebook, again, thank you guys for joining. As you guys are coming in, put in the chat where you are watching from. I'm over here in Maryland, and I just love the fact that I can meet you guys all over the world. We had Denver in the building earlier. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, I should put this on Do Not Disturb. Wait a minute. Oh gosh. Oh man, hold up. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Got it call right in the middle of my daggone live. All righty. Okay. All right, so I lost a moderator. So my moderator is like, okay, she did some jobs and she was like, she's out. Okay. If you guys are still with me, put yes in the chat. If you're still with me, put yes in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are still here, because this thing gets choppy and then I can't tell where you guys at. I ask a question, then it'd be like, oh, I already asked that question. Oh man. All right. Let me see if I can put it on my other screen.
So this is what social media has done for me.
All
you can see
right.
right here.
Okay. I don't see it, y'all. TikTok is not about to be banned. I just Googled it. Oh, wait a minute. So hold up. So you just Googled it. So it's not going away on the 19th? If that's true, that's good news. That is good news if that is true. Couldn't watch live streams. All right. This is couldn't watch live streams on this. Wait a minute, what? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Wow, it wouldn't let me pull up the live on my other account. Wow, TikTok is really changing. Okay, it's not about to be banned. I just Googled it. Well, yay for TikTok. All right. Okay. Testing. Whoops. Testing. But your advice is great. These free platforms, you never know, and it is better safe. Yes, and oh my goodness, especially with TikTok Shop, like so many people immediately lost access to their income revenue because they did not have an email list to communicate with potential customers, regular customers, or even future customers. So it's like their whole business was in the palm of somebody else's hand. And it's like, and as stay-at-home moms, it's like our financial security is in the palm of our husband's hands, right? So it's like we really have no real financial security. And yes, it's great to be a stay-at-home mom. I love it. But I began to realize that things are getting more expensive. Groceries are getting more expensive. My husband is getting older. He's not as, viral as he used to be, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like things change. Kids are getting older. They're changing. They need more clothes. They need more things. And it's like, all these expenses are going up, but its income is staying the same. And so that had me thinking like, okay, I got to do something different. I have to find a way to earn some extra income and to do it in a way that I can still be that homeschooling stay-at-home mom, because I didn't become a stay-at-home mom to not be with my kids or to run the daycare. And it's so interesting that when moms become stay-at-home moms, people's like, you know what? You want to do a daycare, you're home anyway. No, I decided to be a stay-at-home mom to raise my children. Not to raise somebody else's kids or watch somebody else's kids. Absolutely not. But I wanted a way to have that freedom as well. And out of all the things that I've tried, you guys are just coming in, I'm Tasha, homeschooling mom, stay-at-home mom that was on the path of looking to make extra income from home, because I saw how hard my husband was working 80 plus hours, and over a period of time, it's just really not sustainable. Not for us, as a couple, not for us as parents, because I feel like I bear the weight of the household, right? He bears the weight of the household, the finances on his back, and I bear the weight of everything else, right? And it is a lot. And so I'm like, I didn't ever want to appear like ungrateful or anything like that, because I love what I do. I love being home. But I wanted to find a way to make extra income without having to get a job, without having to work for someone else, because freedom is so super important. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. And so you'd be sitting there wondering, like, well, Tasha, I'm not techie. And I get that, right? Because I wasn't techie either when I first got into this. I had no idea what this whole TikTok thing was. And I started on TikTok because I was told that it's like a fun platform. People like communicate back and forth with you. And I was like, oh, I like that live, like kind of engagement kind of thing. And so I had to learn. And the beauty of it is this program taught me how to use TikTok, what the heck that daggone plus symbol was for, and all of that. And to just build a business from the comfort of my own home around my kids' schedule. And I was like, that was genius. That was genius that this business was created in that way, right? And so if you ever said I'm not techie, like I said, I said the same thing, and I really wasn't techie. But now I've learned how to put that in the atmosphere. What I learned, guys, is that I'm tech learning. Put TL in the chat. I am tech learning. So I may not know everything, and y'all know technology changes all the time. It seems like it changes almost daily, right? It's almost daily. So that's why you are always going to be tech learning. It's always going to be something new to learn. But why an online business is the best for stay-at-home moms is the kind of online business. And the kind of online business that I'm talking about, if you guys can see this, if you guys get a screenshot of this. Oh, right. That tape was on there a little bit thicker than I thought, right? Okay, so you guys can see this. All right, so one of the biggest things was why you want a specific why you want a specific online business is you want one that is going to make sure you get your time back, right? Because you don't want to do a business that's going to take a lot of time. And this business model only takes about 2 hours a day. And that's talking about 2 focused hours. You want to do income producing activities, and you get taught that inside the program what those activities are, right? And so another problem that a lot of moms face is don't want to bother friends and family. Now, I get it. You don't want to bother friends and family. You don't want to be asking your family members to like support your business and things like that, or your friends to support your business. And it's so crazy, but it's the goddamn truth. You would have strangers that's going to support your business before your family and your friends will. So we ain't even gonna go there, right? That's why this particular business model has an automated system. So that way you never have to bug your friends and family about supporting your business and being there for you, right? You don't have to worry about that, because we're going to show you the proven automated system that is going to walk you through the entire process. And guess what? It is done for you. It is literally copy, edit, paste. CEP, copy, edit, and paste. If you can copy, edit, and paste, you can absolutely do this business. Even if you don't have any idea about what you're supposed to do, the program is going to walk you through everything step by step, right? And if you have to bounce off of here early at any time, all you have to do is, I'm lifting my tape. All you have to do is go here to get your blueprint, right? And the blueprint is going to walk you step by step exactly how to do this, right? So this is 100% profit from a done-for-you digital business. And why is done for you the best thing for a business? For stay-at-home moms, because we're already busy enough as it is. So you want to have something that's easy to start, easy to do, and easy to implement. Because when it makes it easy for us, guess what? We're more than likely going to do it, right? If it's easy for us to do and it's fun doing it, we're more than likely going to do it. And that is the beauty. So you want to go from where you are to where you want to be, right? So we already discussed about time, and that time is important. So we're not talking about spending 8, 12 hours a day doing this. No, you're going to spend 2 focused hours a day. And here's the other beauty of that. It's 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Maybe while the kid is taking the nap, maybe while they're at school, or after, some kind of activity, you can literally be building this business on the side. You want to fit it into your life, so you never have to put anything else before your kids. Your kids can still come first, and you can still take care of you and the family financially by having a business that's going to teach you how to do 2 focused hours a day, right? And like I said about tech skills, you don't need any tech skills because it's already done for you. If you can literally follow directions like copy, edit, and post, you don't have to worry about the tech skills, because again, the heavy lifting is already done for you, right? The heavy lifting, I'm talking about building the funnels and the what, like that whole thing is done for you. So you don't have to try to figure that out. It is literally already figured out for you. So see that we're going from sad face. So look at that. Look at us going around, right? Because when you have a business, especially an online business, it's not a straight line. You're going to go through some bumps and curves and all of that. But when you have a community and you have a mentor that's working with you every step of the way, you are going to be fine as long as you're dealing with what I call the 3 C's. The 3 C's is being committed, being coachable, and being consistent in your business, right? If in order for this to work, you have to have those 3 C's. And again, those C's are committed, coachable, and consistent, right? Yes, all 3. Now, check this out. So, one thing that sometimes parents, stay-at-home parents, moms tell me is they're like, Tasha, I don't really got the money for that, right? I don't have the money for that. And here's the thing. Sometimes people say that and don't even know the investment cost yet, right? When I tell you that you can invest in a business where there is no cap on how much you can earn, guess what? Does it really matter what the investment is? Yeah, in a sense it does. What? Oh, Lord. I lost my other phone. But anyway, for less than the cost of the latest iPhone, there's my phone. For the latest iPhone, you can have a business working for you instead of you just scrolling on social media. You can literally have a phone and run your business with 4 apps from your phone. That's exactly what I do. I run my business from 4 apps from my cell phone. And think about it. This business is less than the cost of most people's TVs they have on their walls. And people are like, Tasha, I need to understand this whole business model. Like, how does this business model work? Like, how is this different from any other kind of business? Great question. That's why I love that question, right? So think of it like Amazon. Amazon is in the online space. You can literally go online, go to Amazon and buy whatever it is you want pretty much off of Amazon. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to go to the location. You can literally just open up your phone, make your order, and your order is with you either the same day or in a couple of days, right? Now, with this online business, this particular model, you are marketing a digital product. Digital means that as soon as someone goes to your website, they can purchase your product and they get the product immediately. They don't have to wait for anything to come in the mail. They don't have to pay extra for special delivery. It is literally available to them as soon as they make a purchase. And that's what I love about this, because again, it is a done for you business, a done for you system. And what you're doing is you're learning as you're earning. Yes, oh my goodness, gotta go. You're learning as you're earning, right? And there's only a small, low investment. A low investment, again, my number 1 selling program, guys, is 900, right? Is 900. That is my number 1 selling program. And so, and knowing that, it's like, wait a minute. So that makes sense. Can you imagine what that would feel like if you was to earn 900 in one day? How would that change your life? Heck, how about 900 in a week? For most households, just earning that extra amount in a week is life-changing. Life-changing in the fact that you don't have to worry about buying store brand food items. You can buy the actual name brand. I'm telling you, if nobody ever told you, off-brand ketchup and Heinz taste completely different. Okay, there's something about that Heinz, that 67 ingredients, whatever they got in there, pretty darn good. Big difference, right? And so now you may have been looking at like the MLM model and things like that. And I'm telling you why this particular model is best, especially for stay-at-home moms. Is what?
I'm good.
Can y'all close the door, please?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? I hope I said that right. Sandra Cooper in the building. So you want to get a business that's going to offer you 100% profit. 100% profit is so super important because a lot of these MLM companies out there, they want to pay you a percentage. So let's say, for example, that you have an online business, right? And I told you my number 1 selling program is 900, right? And so let's say you're doing MLM and you have another product and you're also getting 900. It's also 900. But here's the thing. If they're only offering you 25%, that means you are going to have to work super hard to equal that same 900 that someone else is getting at 100%, right? 100% profit. So let me ask you, what makes sense? What makes more sense, to get 25% profit or 100% profit? Let me know. Which one makes sense to you? Is it 25% profit or is it 100% profit? Right. every day, all day, right? 100%. Because you're earning 100%, that means you don't have to wait for someone else to give you crumbs, right? And here's the thing, we found that for most households, if they can have an extra 10K coming in a month, right? That would be helpful. That would be life-changing. They can probably save that husband from 25 extra hours of overtime, right? If the wife can stay home and make 10K just from home. It makes perfect sense. But here's the thing, with this 900 product, right? And the goal is 10K at 100% profit, all you need is 12. It's 12 customers for that 10K. But for that same 10K, if you are doing an MLM where you're only getting 25% profit, that's only 225 that you'll get out of that 900. So you know what that means? That means you're going to need 45 customers. 45 customers just to get that same 10K, right? Right. So it just makes sense to do a business that's going to offer you 100% profit, right? Yes, it makes sense. And here's the thing, and you may be wondering, like, well, Tasha, I don't have any kind of sales skills. Like, I'm not a salesperson. I just been a stay-at-home mom for the last few years, and I just don't have those skills. And guess what? That is perfectly okay, because we use a method called attraction marketing. That means you're going to learn the skills to attract customers to you instead of you going on there trying to chase down customers. We're not in the chasing or the convincing business. We're in the sharing business. We're sharing people what's possible, right? Letting them know what we have to offer, see if they like that it's a fit for them, and see if they can trust that they can do this, right? And so again, if you can simply paint by number or connect the dots, you can totally do this by following a proven blueprint that thousands are already following to get to the goal that they want. And what is that goal? What is that goal? More financial security, right? And the best way to guarantee that financial security is to be in front of it, to make a decision and say, you know what? I've been on the fence for way too long, or I've been on the fence for way too long, and it's time to jump and take action. Because here's the thing, if nothing changes, nothing changes at all. Like, and that's real talk. Like, I ain't here to like trying to sugarcoat anything for you, anything. Like, y'all see the gas prices, y'all see the grocery prices of things are always constantly going up. And if your husband's salary is not going up with the same rate of the food and the groceries, now you're stressed out. Now you can see why you can be stressed and overwhelmed and exhausted when there's not enough income coming in, and knowing that you still want to stay home with your children, right? And that's why it was so important for me to help stay-at-home moms to learn that you can make income from home without having to go out there and get a job. Don't you guys get a screenshot of this, right? Get a screenshot of this. And I'm going to walk you through the exact blueprint that's going to show you exactly how you can go from problems to solutions, right? Screenshot that. Make sure you guys screenshot that because I'm about to turn the screen. All right. I know it's a little bit delayed, so I'm going to give you guys a second to go ahead and screenshot that. So I want you guys to see, where you are right now, sad face, and where you want to be. And the way to get there is to pretty much follow the proven blueprint that we're showing you. All right. You guys got it. All right. Now, so when you're marketing a digital product, right, you don't want to overwhelm people. And that's why this online business model is the best way to go, because you are not trying to convince, again, you're not trying to convince anybody of anything. You are sharing the information. And basically all I do is market this part right here, right? This is pretty much what I do. And we learn how to master this system. This is our freedom machine. This is the system that allows us to still be home with our kids and still earn an income from home, from our cell phones. But I say 4 apps from your phone, 1000%, right? And so what happens here is that you want to have a way for your customers to reach you, right? Especially on these social media platforms. Again, people are scrolling and they come and go and they may not see you. And so you want to be able to give them something. Like, what do you want to give them? You want to give them something of value. If it's not any value to it, why would they take it, right? And so it's what I love about this, because when they subscribe to your email, they're going to get the exact blueprint that thousands are following that shows you how you can earn 100% profit from a done for you digital business. Yes. So we're going to show you the freedom formula. So if you want your own copy of this freedom formula, all you need to do is go here and put in your email address, right? And when you get it, just respond, got it. So that way I know that you got it. Because sometimes with technology, it can be some glitch in the system or whatever. But once you get your blueprint, once you get your freedom formula blueprint, just reply to that email, say got it. So that way I know that you got it, right? And then from there, you're going to watch a video. And this video is going to pretty much go through about 90% of everything you need to know. Between this video here and this video you're going to get through email, it's going to answer about 99.9% of your questions. However, for most people, this is going to answer all their questions. All they need to know is going to be answered right here in this video, right? And then from there, they make the decision to buy. But here's what I love about this. What I love about this is that I did not have to get on the phone to call anybody. I did not have to go and knock on anybody's door. I did not have to go bother friends and family. I let the system work for me. And that's what's huge about this, is that this system is already pre-built for you, and you're going to personalize it to yourself. That's where that copy, edit, paste comes in also. You're going to copy, you're going to edit, and you're going to put your information in there. And again, guys, if you have any questions at all while we're on this live, definitely put your questions in the comments. And as I'm going through this, if I see your questions, I will definitely answer your questions live. Ade Ife 78. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry. Yes. So that's it, right? And so you're going to, first step is going to put your email address in. You're going to go to the site here. You're going to put in your email address to get your freedom blueprint, right? And once you get your freedom blueprint, I want you to look it over, right? Look it over. And whoa. Yes, you're going to look it over, and also watch the testimonial videos. And when you watch the testimonial videos, don't passively watch it. I want you to watch the videos and imagine that being your story. Imagine you being in one of these programs and it's showing your success story, right? See yourself doing that, because guess what? If Dell can do it, if Mary can do it, why not you? If they all can do this from different parts of the world, why can't you? Thank you so much, Flo, for sharing the live. Why can't you, right? And you absolutely can. But here's the thing. You have to see it here and believe it first before you can do anything. If you don't believe it can be done, it won't be done. It's literally that way, right? That's how life is. It's like once you believe it, then you will see it in the physical world. So Debbie's early retirement. Girl, yes, Debbie. I know that's what Debbie like. I ain't trying to be out here working forever. Girl, yes, you go, girl. I love it. And so, again, this is your freedom plan, right? This is your freedom blueprint. You're going to put your email address in here, and then you're going to get your blueprint. After you get your blueprint, you're going to watch the video. The video is going, because obviously in this live, I can't go through every single step with you guys on this live, right? But you're going to go there, and it's going to answer all the questions for you. Again, if you have questions outside of that, it's no problem. Just shoot me an email. I would gladly respond to your email. And then, but you may be like, well, Tasha, what happens if somebody goes there and they don't want to buy? That's what I love about this RFB. This RFB, yes. So it's rejection-free business. So again, you never have to get on the phone with anyone. And since it's rejection-free business, what happens is once they go through these 2 videos, and for whatever reason, they may not be ready to buy yet, right? Affiliate Mimi, thank you for the #1 gift badge. Girl, I missed that. Thank you for coming through for us, sister. I appreciate you so much. And so RFB is rejection-free business. And so they would get emails, and basically I'm just giving you emails, just giving you some encouragement, just getting you to know me a little better, right? But here's the thing about this. At any time from the beginning to the very end, to the end, you can always unsubscribe. That's what I love about this. No hard feelings. At least you had the courage to check it out. At least you had the faith to say, you know what? I'm going to look into this. Even though I have no idea what this is, I'm going to at least look into it, right? Because how long are you going to keep on searching how to make money online? How to make money online as a stay-at-home mom? How to make money online without actually taking the steps to find out exactly how to do it, right? Yes. So give yourself credit for doing that. And again, it's a simple system. And as you said, the number 12 here, right? My #1 selling program is 900. Right? That's my #1 selling program at 900. And so if your goal, because you want to have life-changing income, right? If your goal is to make 10K, and guys, this is huge. I mean, because summer, if you guys in the US, summer is coming up. What would an extra 10K in a month do for you? Put in the chat. I would love to know. What would an extra 10K do for you if you could learn the skills to earn 10K from the comfort of your home around your children? How would that feel? Tammy, what's happening? How you doing today, Tammy? And so I want you guys to keep in mind that all you need is 12. Guys, do you know it is 5 billion with a B, 5 billion people on social media at any given time. And all you need to do is attract 12 to you. That's it, 12, right? And so we teach you the skills. And this is not some fly by night kind of thing or get rich quick. No, this is learning the skills that's going to help pay the bills. Learning the skills that's going to help you duplicate what you've learned so you can do it over and over and over again, right? And so remember what I said. All you need is 12 out of 5 billion people in the world. Learn these skills. But here's the thing. I don't want you to just learn the skills. I want you to master the skills. And some people used to say that practice makes perfect. No, practice makes progress. Because the more you practice, the more you're going to progress further. Because if you guys notice, when you go to a doctor's office, what is the doctor's office called? It's called a practice, right? You're like, do you want them practicing on you? They're practicing because they're practicing their craft. They're always working on their craft. And so same thing, you're going to always be working on mastering your message, right? And we teach you how to do that inside the program. So inside the program is going to teach you everything that you need to know and how to build a successful business. But again, in order for this whole entire system to work, you have to be able to do 3 things. You have to be, and these are very simple things. When I tell you how simple this is, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, is that it? Yes. All you have to do is be committed to the process. Be committed to yourself. Because I know if you're like me, you probably, start a lot of things, didn't finish a lot of things, but this is the one time that you want to be committed. I mean, like so committed, like you brush your teeth in the morning. You don't leave out your daggone house without brushing your teeth. So same thing here. You want to be so committed in this process that it becomes part of your daily life, right? You intertwine it into your life, right? So you want to be committed. You also want to be consistent in this process. It sounds almost like commitment too, doesn't it, right? You want to be consistent. Just like you brush your teeth every day, you want to feed your business every day, feed your mind every day for your goal. You want to keep your eye on the goal that you want to accomplish. Because when you treat your business like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results, right? And most folks don't get paid for their hobbies. So if you want to have life-changing income where you can have your own account and even have money to help in the household, you want to have that consistency, right? You want to be consistent inside your business. And the last C, which is also just as important as the other 2, you want to be coachable. Yes, you want to be coachable. And why is that important? Do you think the greatest of all times, Simone Biles or Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, do you think any of them got that way by not being coachable? Michael Phelps, they've all got that way because they had coaches and they were coachable. You can have the greatest coach in the world, but if you refuse to listen to your coach's advice, you cannot say the coach is wrong. You have to be able to be coachable in a way that you get out of your own way. Can I say that again? You have to be coachable enough that you get out of your own way. 1000%. And as a matter of fact, tonight, for those of us in this program, we have a live training tonight that's happening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get in on that training call that's happening tonight, that's setting you up for the rest of the month, oh my goodness. All you have to do is go here, put your email address in and see if it's a fit for you, right? If it is, great. I'm going to help you every step of the way. And if it's not, at least you had the courage to look into it, because most people complain about what they want to do and then don't do it. Don't do anything about it, right? Because here's the thing. If nothing changes, nothing changes, right? Jessica said, that's right. That's right. So you have to be able to, again, the 3 C's, be committed, be consistent, and be coachable. And understand that you're going to master this process. And it's not going to happen overnight. I promise you. But some people out there are geniuses and it may happen for you overnight. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to happen for you overnight. But again, if you follow those 3 C's, you can make that happen. Remember, out of 5 billion people that's walking around on their cell phones, all you need to do is attract 12. Did y'all hear what I said? I said attract. All you want to do is attract 12, because we're not here to convince anybody of anything. We're here to show them our Freedom Formula Blueprint, see if it's a fit for them, see if they like it. And if they like it, they make a decision and they join. right? So it's pretty much a simple process that you learn to do, and we don't want to make it difficult. Let me give you an example. So there's a dad in our business, and he got into the business a couple of years ago, and for 3 months he was committed, he was coachable, right? He was consistent, but he never asked the question. Until one day, I never forget this day because I was on live with him this day. This particular day, he raised his hand and he asked, how do I find out like who's my perfect customer? Like who am I talking to? Right. And so once he became clear on his ideal customer, oh my goodness, things changed. He got his first customer, and then within weeks, he started making money after money after money. Why? Because he learned what to do. He learned what he fell short and he fixed it immediately. That's an example of being coachable. And right now, he's already hit 6 figures in this business, right? Multiple times he's hit 6 figures. But what I want to share with you is the most important part of all of this. The most important part is he was the breadwinner for his family, right? And they was looking through photo albums and things like that, and he was not in any of these pictures because he was busy working so his wife can take care of the family, so his kids can have the best of everything, right? He was not physically present. Him and his wife couldn't date anymore. And by him doing this business, he's like, I'm able to date my wife again. Man, that was the most beautiful thing. And his kids get to see him show up in his kids' life at their events because daddy couldn't show up there because daddy was working. And so when he got laid off from his job, he was not even looking for a business, but he happened to get laid off from a job that he devoted so many years of his life to, sacrifice his time with his family for this business, for his job. He was like, I'm never going to allow that to happen to me again. He's in his 50s. He's like, I'm never going to work for someone else again. So he was looking. So my moms out there, if you are looking and you are considering, can this work for you? Can this work for you? Absolutely. Right? Because it's pretty simple, right? The time, it's only going to take you 2 focus hours to do this, and you're going to learn how to master those 2-hour work days. We're going to go through the whole process, and I'm telling you, it is so simple. It's literally 3 simple things you do within a 2-hour work day, and we show you exactly how to do that. If you want to know more about that, all you need to do is go here, put in your email address, and I will send you over the 100% profit digital business blueprint, right? Our Freedom Formula blueprint. And you get that right in your email. You don't have to ever bother friends and family. You don't have to beg, plead with anybody to do this business or get into your business, right? So make sure you guys get a screenshot of this, get a screenshot of that, because this is showing you exactly how to get from where you are to where you want to be, right? And guys, if you have any questions, I'll definitely put your questions in the chat. I will gladly answer your questions live. And one thing that I used to say, right, before I even learned about this business, I would say that I'm not techie. I don't know how to do websites and all of that. It's done for you. So it excludes that barrier that's stopping you from getting from where you are to where you want to be. So when it's already done for you, you're literally following a step-by-step proven blueprint that's going to walk you through exactly how to build your online business. And this is so super important for stay-at-home moms who are crazy busy, right? And this other part, a low investment. Again, guys, for the cost of pretty much a cell phone or a big screen TV on your wall, you can invest in your own business. And the beauty of this is that you don't have to have a physical product. This is a digital product. And that's the beauty of this particular model for your online business, is that it's going to work for you even while you're sleeping. I will never, ever forget the very first customer I had. Oh my goodness, my kids was giving me a tiring day that day. And I took a nap, and I woke up from my nap and got a notification on my phone that I just gotten a customer. But here's the thing, guys. Y'all know social media is global. Social media is all over the world. So my very first customer, because I have a global business, came from a country I never heard of, a country I'd never even been in. That is the beauty of an online business where you don't have to get on the phone with anybody. You don't have to get in anybody's DMs, right? You're not bothering friends and family. And you're getting 100% profit. You're not just getting a small piece of the pie. You're getting 100% profit of your program, right? And guess what else? This is 4 streams of income. You're getting 4 streams of income with one-time investment. That is the beauty of this. This is why I call it the best online business for stay-at-home moms, because we're already counting our coins, right? We're counting our coins. We're trying to make sure everything fits within our budget, right? And when you are working like that and you are living like that, It's stressful. It is exhausting and it is god daggone overwhelming. And I want to rid that overwhelm for you. That is why it is my mission to help stay-at-home moms earn money without having to get a job, because you're already working your fingers to the bone. You're already working, you're just not getting paid for it. So we're going to switch things up a little bit, right? So imagine this. Imagine you're making dinner and your phone makes this ding sound. That, guys, is an income notification. That means you have helped cover groceries in your house without having to clock in. You have helped someone else change their life by selling them a program, right? And it's not just sell a program to sell a program. You are selling a life-changing program that is going to change not only your life, but the people you sell to life as well, right? And again, there is no skills needed. This is so beginner friendly. As a matter of fact, we love beginners because the beginners come in green. They like, oh, I don't know. Teach me everything that you got. We have some people that think they know it all. And it's like, oh, I know what this is. I can just go ahead and handle it on my own. And they get a rude awakening when they realize they haven't made a sale, because it's a whole different kind of system. So we teach you exactly what to do and how to do it. And again, you don't need any sales skills, because we're going to teach you our attraction marketing steps where you attract customers to you. So you get to know who your ideal customer is. So you're talking to that person, because here's the truth. If you are trying to sell to everyone, you're selling to no one, right? Especially when you're starting out. You want to find out who your target customer is. And 9 times out of 10, it's who you were probably 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? Like example, me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 12 years, a stay-at-home homeschooling mom for like the last 16 years, right? So there's longevity. So we're always doing something for somebody else. But this, moms, this right here, this is for you. This is a way for you to have your own income. This is a way for you to be able to help out with the bills in the house, to kind of release some of that pressure off of your husband, right? Without having to leave your kids to go for somebody else. This is your total freedom that is going to allow you to have your online business without having to worry about barriers getting in the way. And all these things right here were barriers that stopped me from having my own online business, because I thought they were all the same. You know, I thought that I was only going to get a small percentage. I thought I had to get on there and DM people and make phone calls. And those things I absolutely did not want to do, right? Especially as an introvert. I'm like, some days, y'all know, as an introvert, I ain't even trying to go talk to anybody else. Sometimes I only talk to my own kids. And I'm like, I just need a moment, right? It's like, gotta have that space. So it is good if you are an introverted mom. If you're a busy mom, you have multiple children running around, this can fit into your lifestyle. Why? Because of I hope you guys got a screenshot of that. Because of the beauty of automations, right? And your automated system is going to always working for you, even when you're not. And that's what I love about this, because it works that simple for you. It's like, what? Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And as a matter of fact, guys, I told you guys about a training that we're having inside of our community. It's over 50,000 of us, and we're being we are being trained by our mentor tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you already started this business, welcome. Hope you guys be on that call tonight. I will definitely see you there. And I may go live again after this call to kind of give you guys kind of behind the scenes of kind of like what was going on, what was talked about, and how we're changing our lives. We are no longer going to work for somebody else. We are going to build our lives, build our families' lives in a way that we're not only present physically, we're mentally present. Because for so many years as a homeschooling stay-at-home mom, I was mentally checked out because I'm trying to find ways to make more income from home, right? Trying to find all these different ways to make money. So I was not fully present. And it's like, I'm looking at my kids like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Right. And it's like, no, once you can relieve that financial pressure, it relieves space in your mind to do the things that you enjoy doing. For example, I absolutely love riding my bike, right? And I love spending time with my kids, but my kids don't like riding their bikes. But I was able to go, because of this business, I was able to go on a 22-day bike ride without having to worry about clocking in, asking permission for time off, right? Because if you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to make extra income, you don't want to go work with somebody else, because then that somebody else controls your time and your life, right? We have enough of that going on. We don't need that anymore. What we're going to do is follow a proven blueprint, a proven system that's going to teach us exactly how to make money from home without having to bother friends and family. And not only that, teach you the skills to earn 10K in 1 month, right? Because when you stay plugged in, you stay committed, you stay consistent, and you stay coachable, you're going to learn the exact skills you need to learn in order to master this, right? And again, guys, starting out, only number you need to focus on is 12, right? And to make it easy, it's like it's 12 months in a year, right? So all you need is 12 customers to earn 10K, to have 10K months. But imagine if you did that month after month, year after year. But wait, there's more. It gets better than that, right? So if I'm talking about 900 a day, right? 900 a day, that is $328,000 a year. 328,000. Because once you master getting 12 customers a month, right? You're going to learn how to increase your skills to earn that 900 a day. Can you guys imagine that? Can you imagine going from 900 maybe a week or every few days to consistently earning 900 a day? That is the beauty of when you invest in yourself. And I'm telling you guys, the biggest investment you can ever make on this earth is investing in yourself. Notice I did not say investing in my program. Absolutely not. The number one biggest investment you can make is in yourself. When you invest in yourself and you invest in increasing your skills and learning things that can increase your income, guess what? That is you investing in yourself. And that investment is priceless. Now for the investment in the program. The investment in the program is a one-time fee of $900, right? And then another one-time fee for your website. Again, your website is done for you at $39. I promise you, you can go on Fiverr or go anywhere online to find out how much it's going to cost for you to get a website, a website that's built for you and also proven to work. And you told them you want to pay $39. They will laugh at you off that phone. They would say, absolutely not, it's not happening. But with this online business, you definitely going to have a whole website for you at the $39 investment. 1,000%, right? And so, yes. And again, guys, if you have any questions at all, definitely put your questions in the comments. I'm gladly going to answer your questions. I'm looking back and forth through the different screens that I have here. So if you have any questions at all, definitely put your questions in the comments. I would love to answer your questions live. Because here's the thing. The longer you guys engage with me, the longer I stay on, because I'm on here for you to educate you, to teach you exactly how to go from where you are to where you want to be when it comes to your finances in your household, right? Yes, 1,000%. And so again, if you guys just getting on, make sure you get a screenshot of this. This is the blueprint. This is the model that we follow, right? So here is where you're going to put your email address. You're going to go here first, right? Once you go there, you're going to put your email address in so you can get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, so you can learn exactly how you can have your own done for you business, right? You want to have your own. Nothing wrong with having your own. Does not mean that you're ungrateful or whatever, anything like that. No, it means it is good to have your own. And I'm telling you, your husband would love it too. He sure would. Like, hey, baby, dinner's on me tonight. Vacation's on me this week, right? Yeah, it feels good. It feels good just saying it out loud. Mimi, thank you for joining. And so once you put your email in and you get your blueprint, you're going to get this immediately in your email. So if you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam or your promotions folder, because sometimes, because we don't know each other, it's going to go to your junk folder. So when it goes there, just whitelist me. Whitelist means you're going to mark my email safe, right? So get your email. So you're going to get this immediately in your email. But right after you put in your email address, you're going to watch this video. And I'm telling you, this video is so super important because it's going to pretty much give you everything that you need to know to make a buying decision, right? Everything you need to know. And some people are analytical and they may have more questions. So that's why we have another video, but you'll get this video tomorrow in your email. So be sure to look out for it tomorrow in your email. Remember, the first video you're going to see is immediately after you request your Freedom Blueprint, right? And thank you for the unfollow, Aunt Jen. You're going to get your blueprint. So immediately after that, the next page is you're going to get your video. So be sure to stay on the page, right? Because you're going to want to watch that video all the way through. And guys, it's not even that long. It's about 10 minutes, right? It's not even that long. So you're going to watch the video. And once you watch the video, then most people go ahead and buy. 99.9% of the time, people just go ahead and buy. But then we have some people that are analytical, and I get it. That's okay. If you have more questions, again, this video is going to come into your email tomorrow. So be sure to look out for the second video. And once you get your blueprint, I'm keeping track, guys. So once you get your blueprint, once you go to this site here and get your blueprint, just reply to that email with the word "got it." That's 2 words. Woo! Reply with the words "ready." Got it, right? Got it. Boy, all these words in my head. You want to reply to the email, "got it." So that way I know that you got your blueprint and you're well on your way to making a decision for you and your family, right? And then, now let's say, so typically when we work with our mentor, right, we get to the point where we have 1 out of 20 buying from us, right? 1 out of 20. But then you may say, well, okay, if 1 out of 20 is buying, what happens to the other 19, right? And that's where the RFB comes in, the rejection-free business. Because what's going to happen is if they watch these 2 videos, but for whatever reason, they're not ready to buy you, maybe husband doesn't get paid until next week, no problem. We're going to send you an email, right? And guys, we do not spam. You do not get any emails from anybody you don't want to get emails from. But we send you emails, right? At any time, you can unsubscribe. And I love that. I love that for you, and I love that for me, right? I love that for that we can have rejection-free business so we don't have to focus on saying no or hearing no, right? We tell our kids no enough. But we're going to change that. We're not going to be saying no to our kids because we're saying yes to ourselves. We're saying yes to our future. So if you haven't already, be sure to get a screenshot of this entire plan, right? Because again, this is it. This is your freedom machine that is going to free you up so you can earn that 10K. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you pick your product, right? You have to pick your program. And like I said, number one selling program is 900. So in order to get to that 10K goal, you must be at that level in order to get there because you want to get there faster, right? So of course, all you're going to need is 12 customers. Again, out of 5 billion people on social. Do you know that people would, if they left home to go to work and they left their cell phones home, do you know they would make a U-turn, go back home and get that phone? Everybody in their mother got a goddamn cell phone. So doesn't it make sense to make money from your phone? Because you're already on it, especially on social media. Yes, especially on social media. Yes, Renee, go ahead, girl. Yes, right? And so you want to be able to do something that is going to allow you to get your time back, keep your time that you already have, and have no limit on the amount you can earn. Because here's the thing, you don't say, okay, I made my 10K, I'm going to stop. It's like, no, it's like, oh my goodness, I made 10. Can I make 11? Can I make 12? It's like your vision starts getting bigger, but it all starts from here. Every single person in this business, I'm talking about from the 5-figure earners, the 6-figure earners, even our small 7-figure earners, all started from zero and all started from right here. I just gave you guys a hidden golden gem in this live, and I don't know if you caught it, but I'm going to say it again. All the 5, 6, and 7 figures in this business that have made money from this business all started from zero, and they all started right here with the proven blueprint. And when they got the blueprint, they made the decision that it was the right step for them. And I can tell you this, not one of those 6 and 7 figure earners have ever said, I regret doing it. You know what they regretted? They regretted not starting sooner. So what side of the fence of regret do you want to be on? The regret of not starting sooner or the regret of not starting at all? Because at the end of the day, it's totally your choice. It is your life, your family, your choice, right? And I just wish that this was around when I first became a stay-at-home mom, because I definitely would have went all in. Once I understood how this whole thing worked, I'm like, wait a minute. So I went from working a federal job, working 40, sometimes 60 hours a week. And you mean to tell me with one customer, I can earn $900? What? Yes, that made sense to me. Cause I'm like, that's crazy, right? That you can do that. But I love the fact that we're able to do that, right? Because when you are making money from home and you get to spend time with your family, it just makes perfect sense to be able to spend time with your family and to still be able to earn income while from home. Mindy, how you doing, Mindy? Good to see you. Coming to the #1 gift of badge. Thank you so much, girl. So remember what I said, guys, every single person started from zero, and every single person started from this blueprint. Started from that blueprint. And it is literally as simple as that. And all you want to do is master those skills, right? Master that. And when you can master that, it changes everything for you. Oh, wait, I gotta verify. I haven't been on that long TikTok. Okay, it's loading or something over here. There's a puzzle piece. All right, there we go. Okay, so on TikTok, they have us do these puzzle pieces to make sure that we can yes. Okay, to make sure that we can do this, right? Again, simple process, but you have to have the three C's. You must be committed, you must be consistent, and you must be coachable. And when you can do all those things, and always keep in mind the end goal, like what goal do you want? What goal do you want for your family? Because when you can keep that goal in the forefront of your mind, you will not quit on yourself. And if you were like me, you probably quit on a lot of things, right? A lot of things you probably made excuses for it. But here's the thing. This is your ticket to get into where you want to go. And when you can see that other people have done it before you, it builds that confidence. But how about having the confidence of doing it for yourself, right? Doing it for yourself. Yes, 1000%. Because when you can have a system where you are sharing information with someone, right? Using attraction marketing, up to some of the screen, attraction marketing, this is that whole process. Again, it's you put your email address in, the email that you check, right? Email that you check, put your email in, you get your blueprint, and then you sit back and you watch the video. And then when you watch the video, you don't want to watch it passively. I'm like, literally take notes, because if you have any questions at all, you can come back on this live, get your questions answered, or shoot me an email and I respond to you via email. And then you can go and make a decision to purchase. Now, some people are more analytical in nature, so they may want to look at a separate video that's going to give them more details. And that video you're going to get in your email tomorrow. So be sure to look out for it in your email tomorrow. And then once you watch the 2 videos and you say, okay, well, right now money is kind of funny, you don't really have it right now. Guess what? I do offer installment plans. So you can still get started. But when you go through the process and you go to this buy page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it will show you the you can click on to get the payment plan. Yes, because I get it. It's like it's almost summertime. Like summer is literally, what is it? Right around the corner. Literally this weekend is summer. Wow, time is flying. Can you believe we in June? Everybody's we know it's gonna be July. Oh, Independence Day, freedom. That's right on time, right? So again, this, guys, is the process. This is the simple steps, and all of this is automated. Automated in a sense, like I'm literally on this live with you guys right now. So when you go to my site and you put your email address and you get an email from me, that means because I followed the step-by-step program, and you're going to get an email automatically because it's on automations. Because listen, as a stay-at-home mom and a homeschooling mom, I don't have time to babysit my emails, right? And just try to write an email out for every single customer that comes through. That would be time consuming. And remember, we talked about your 2 hours, getting your time, right? Doing this in 2 hours in a day. So if you can do that in 2 hours a day, guess what? You have 23 hours to spend with your children, to do something for yourself, right? And to not worry about being a financial burden, right? And I'm sure my husband doesn't look at me as a financial burden, but sometimes we feel that way, right? When we realize how hard he's already working and to say, I need more. Nadia, how you doing, Nadia? Good to see you. And so again, we're going to take you from where you are to where you want to be. So hope you guys got a screenshot of that. And again, if you have any questions at all, be sure to email me. I answer all of my emails. So if you have any questions at all, I would definitely email you, right? I'll email you back. And so again, you don't have to bother friends and family. Man, when they told me that, I was like, yes. Because I already tried before with all my other endeavors I was doing, trying to get them to buy, right? You don't have to convince anybody of anything. All you're going to do is send them to your site, right? Have them get their blueprint, have them get their freedom formula blueprint to see if it's a fit for them. If it is, guess what? They're going to buy your product. And if it's not a good fit, they're going to keep on looking. So either you're going to be a looky-loo or you're going to be a doey-doo, right? I totally made it up on the spot. Either you're going to do what you say you're going to do, right? Because here's the thing. If nothing changes, nothing changes. And if you want to have a changed life, you must have a change mindset, right? You have to have the mindset that not only can I do this, I will do this. I will, as my mentor say, I will until. Do this until you get to where you want to go. And I was gonna say don't put a time frame on it, but I'm gonna say give yourself 3 solid years. When I say 3 solid years, like I'm talking about like really work the business. Like don't half-ass. I tell my kids, if you're gonna do something, do it all the way. Don't half-ass it. If you're gonna do it, commit to doing it, right? Commit to it. And all you're going to do again is follow this simple blueprint that's going to walk you through how to earn income from home with your own online business. Now, at the beginning of this live, I promise you guys that you will learn on this call today, on this live, how this can be the best online business for stay-at-home moms. So I hope you guys got that. And if you did, put yes in the chat. Or if you still have questions, put a question mark in the chat and put what questions you may have. Crazy K Hill, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live. No, that's right. And so again, this is a simple process, right? Like I said, you're going to go from where you are to where you want to be, and it is totally simple. And again, if you don't have any tech skills, don't worry about that. You are tech learning. This is a program that you can literally learn and earn. You're going to learn as you go. You're going to earn as you go. But you're going to do that by following the simple procedures that we have set in place for you, right? And remember, this is a key part right here. 100% profit. And there were so many programs out there that used to offer 100% profit. But then what happened is some of those companies got greedy and they said, you know what? We're not going to offer 100% profit anymore. We're going to just give you 25%. So you know what that means? That means their income have dropped immediately, 75%, just like that, because they didn't want to offer 100% profit. But with this, we are showing you that you are going to learn the skills to 100% profit because it is a done for you digital business. You don't have to create the product. And that's such a, man, it was such a breath of fresh air that I did not have to create something. It's like, I am very creative, but when it comes to marketing and how to put that stuff out there, I really had no idea. But let's say you already have a program or a profit that you want, something that you want to do, right? When you buy into this program, inside the program, it is going to teach you how to attract customers to you without ever having to pay money for ads. So that means 100% profit is true profit. Because when it comes to business, let me give you some words, right? So when it comes to business, you have revenue and you have expenses. Revenue is the cash flow you have coming in. Expenses is the cash that you have going out. And so when you have a business where the expenses is higher than the revenue, what happens is there's a big giant gap. And if they can't catch up and make income to cover those expenses and then some, the businesses wind up going out of business, right? And so much so that it may leave people stranded in the goddamn airport. Let me give you a case in point. In Fort Lauderdale, they had this major airline that actually was in bankruptcy. None of the customers knew what was going on behind the scenes, right? They didn't know. They showed to the airport to go ride, to go on their flight to find out that the company has filed bankruptcy and they are not going to put them on other flights. And if you pay by credit card, you get your money back. But if you didn't, good luck with getting in line with the debtors, right? And so I'm saying to say to you guys that that business went out of business. And 9 times out of 10, it's because their expenses far exceeded their revenue. But that's why I love this business model, because you're getting 100% profit, you don't have any monthly expenses. So that means after your initial investment, once you get your initial investment back, everything after that is complete profit. Can you say that with me? Put a P in the chat if you're excited about profit. Yes, it's 100% complete profit after your first sale, right? Because your first sale is your investment. You want to be able to get your investment back. Thank you for the P, Nadia. Because here's what that does when you are able to get your customer, your first customer. It builds that confidence. Because when you can see that, oh my goodness, I made a customer. I can do this. Wait a minute, I can totally do this, right? It becomes real for you. And I get it. And like some people are like, well, I'm not sure if I can do this. Guys, we have thousands and thousands of pages of wins. When I say wins, W-I-N-S, of people inside our community that have made 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures in this business, right? Because they did not quit on themselves, because they stayed committed, they stayed coachable, and they stayed consistent by sharing a simple blueprint that shows those that are interested in how to have their own done for you business. Sylvia, welcome to the live. So we're glad you're here. And so I'm going to go and get ready for this call. So again, if you guys not following me, be sure to follow me and be sure to get your blueprint. Get your blueprint to see if it's a fit for you. If it's a fit for you, great. I would love to work with you and help you getting your investment back within 7 days. And so once you get your blueprint, remember, respond to that email. After you get your blueprint, respond to that email. Got it. So that way I can welcome you and see if you have any questions at all. So thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube, for being here. And